So, before we try to summon somebody to deal with this fight, and I made a few changes. Number one, since I'm not really going to be using my shield, and this guy staggers like crazy, I'm going to be put Endure instead of War Cry, which should help me tank some hits as my weapon art. Also, I just happen to already be wearing my strongest magic resistance stuff, and I increased the number of flasks I had to 9, but I had to use 2 of them to get here. So before we go in, I just want to look at this picture right here. I think it's interesting that there are 2 scholars here, and they seem to be twins, or at least aspects of each other. They seem to be the same person, perhaps related, or they're the same person, or one's an illusion, I don't know, they're mages. But definitely the most prominently featured of all of the sort of, I guess, headmasters of the academy is what I'm going to call these. Now, the reason I bring up the 2 faces is because in the hidden room, we found a, what's it called? A talisman called the Graven School Talisman. And if you look closely at the art, you'll see 2 faces, sort of ghostly faces, set against each other, sort of in the top left quadrant of the artwork here. Now, I'm unsure if it's related to the 2 old men in that picture, but it could be. Either way, it suggests kind of a sinister element to this Graven School Talisman, and the description bears that as well. Graven mages, the nightmare of the academy. And it talks about this thing called the primeval current, probably like a current of magic that these Graven mages tap into. A forbidden tradition of glintstone sorcery, and those who cleave to its teachings. The act of collecting sorcerers to fashion them into seeds of stars is but another path of scientific inquiry. Now, the fact that we find this in a room with a bunch of miniature, sort of lesser living pots that animate once we pick it up, I think suggests that what those living pots are the seeds of stars. The beginning point of the seeds of stars, which has some very sinister undertones, because remember, if we look at our raw meat dumplings, which we seem to find in and around a lot of these living pots, both small and major. We have this pungent raw meatball made succulent by the virtue of being on the verge of turning, restores HP, but also poisons the user. Not recommended for those who prefer to know the origin of their meats. So, suggesting that perhaps the seeding of stars comes from the sacrifice of creatures, production of this unknown meat. Very fascinating stuff. Kind of the most fascinating lore we've seen in quite a while. It's called Big John. I call Big John to the stand. Call boy Garius. Shaquille O'Neal. Oh man, I was really hoping for Shaquille O'Neal. Luca? Hey, Luca may join us. That's nice. So I'm not sure what other grease we have. We have blood grease. Let's try some blood grease on this guy, huh? Let's traverse that mist, baby. Switch back to our healing items. Nice, nice, well done. Nice. Boom, baby. That's the Red Wolf of Radagon gone. More like Radagon away from here. Am I right? Am I right? That's how you bonk a dog in the head with an anchor. Don't do that at home, kids. It's a bad thing to do. Thank you, Darth Maul. Thank you, Darth Maul. Farewell. Okay, well, that was a bit anticlimactic. And yeah, they're going to be haters. They're like, you saw me, you didn't actually beat him. That's true. But, that's the way I play. 13K. Add that to 8K, and that's a level, baby. That is a level. Let's go ahead and spin those, and then we'll take a look around this beautiful room. Didn't even have to use my rune. All right, let's level up. Could do endurance. Endurance is still raising my max equip load by quite a significant amount. 2 pounds ain't nothing. Also, we could move into health. Let's do health first. Let's play it safe, eh? I do kind of hate moving to the 25 range, but it's just too valuable to do late in the game. It feels so boring when you level up and you put a stat into vigor or endurance, but they really help. Alright, so let's see if we've got anything interesting going on in this room. We've got some little alcoves back here. The shading is different on this wall. Just be a lighting effect. Let's try two. And yeah, let's take a look around. Beautiful. So there's not a lot of lore going on except for this gigantic astrolabe. And you see that these are, I think, the stone astrolabes that we see quadrants of around the open world. And it looks to me like they're depicting the moon. Now, I think we read on the Carrion Knight equipment that the Academy definitely worships lunar arts. The moon has a significance to them. And the moon is also, I think, the only celestial body we actually see in the sky. I'm not sure if we see the sun. We may. So we've got a big old astrolabe in the middle of this courtyard. And we'll leave endurance on. Anything else I need to do? I might bring my flasks back to 1 in FP in case there's a spirit summoning area later on. Although there might not be. It feels like I'm inside for the longest time. Oh wait, no, that looks like we might move outside. Whew, okay. Oh, what's this room called? I forgot to look. The debate parlor. And since there was a hidden door so recently, I've just got heightened hidden door anxiety right now. So forgive me. Looks like we're going to be going out into... Oh my goodness. Oh my god. This is one of those times where you really want to turn the HUD back to auto. I mean, look at this. God, it's beautiful. And so I think it's perpetually night in this legacy dungeon, which is interesting. I don't know if there are lore. I don't know if there are lore implications there, but it could be we're in the middle of some astrolabe. Who knows? Oh, what is this? Crabs? Don't tell me these are crabs. These white crabs seem to have a proclivity for crystal magic and lunar magic. Aristocrat garb. Yes, why don't we read about the aristocrat? You know, these things don't seem to aggro. Let's stand in front of one. No, they're just sort of chilling. Crustaceans have just the most perplexing importance in Miyazaki worlds. Don't know why they're important, but I know that they are. Dead Confessor. A sewn stone sword. Wonderful. Rump ahead indeed, my friends. Alright, let's read that aristocrat armor, huh? So we have the garb, and we have altered. I think that altered means without a cape, and also the stats are different. Interesting. Oh, hello there. Seems I was not safe to read. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy butt. me out of here. Need to stay away from the front. I wonder if the back can open up like that too, though. Yeah, take care of those guys for me, why don't you? Looks like the insides take more damage too. Ooh, that's a guard break. Sorcerers, don't do this to me right now. No! Wow, it swung back around to break my guard break just in time. Okay, gotta be more careful about this. Ooh. Yeah, please take care of those guys for me. Oh my god, that was... The last hit is the hardest, huh? I wonder if that's a psychological thing or what. Okay. Man, he used a lot of flasks for that. Okay, the crabs still aren't aggroing, so I'm going to let them do their thing. The aristocrats I trust less, though. I just take any opportunity to kill an aristocrat, really. Alright, now there's an item up there. There's a ramp by the rump. Does not seem to be accessible thusly. Oh, is it one of those? It certainly is. We're going to be expected to walk up some flying buttresses. And if there's one thing I know about flying buttresses in a Souls game, it's that before you walk up any flying buttress, you should really look closely in the distance for any large archers, any big arrows. Alright, it's going to go back to FPS Souls. I want to see what 78 poison gets me to. Poison? Yeah, it is. Okay, so 2 shots. Works as a percentage, I guess. And some more living pots. Hey, buddy. You want some? You can have some. Goodbye, sir. I am but a humble mariner. All I have left of my boat is this anchor. But it anchors me to reality. It anchors me to reality. That's my Rush version. Alright. Living Jar Shard. Now, it's a crafting item. Not super important, but it's one of the few items that we have that actually describes a living jar. So let's read it. Fragment of a living jar. Hardened after its death, so they are alive, obviously. Such fragments command a high price due to the magical power locked within. Okay, so confirming what we learned from that talisman. This leaves the living jars unfortunate targets for poachers. I mean, shoot, living jars are unfortunate in a lot of ways, I'd say. For one, they're jars. Although the one that talks has a pretty good attitude about everything, so, you know, he's making lemonade. Okay, understood. Understood. We're going to have to snipe a bit, that's fine. They have the high ground. You can call me Anakin in this situation. This guy's going to block my view, isn't he? Man, that is some distance they have, huh? No good. No good at all. Can we? What do you think? Wow, we can. What do you think? They can. Whew, spooky. Man, this is actually... See, this is like such a good piece of level design right here. But what it looks like on the outside is, you know, just a broken down staircase. What that means, though, functionally for me, is this situation. They have the high ground. It's so important in a ranged battle like this. You can fire down on us. I just have to try to clip the top of their heads at the right time. And I can... Oh, if only my bow were a little stronger. Whew. Tedious, I know, but I'm not a magic user. I'm a bow user. What can I say? Oh, there's another one there. Wonderful. He seems to be stronger. He has some stones in his head. Can't wait till they start using different spells and totally screw me. One, two, three. Whew. That's how you do it, folks. Slow and steady. Like the tortoise. Nice. Riolucarian Robe. Take that. We'll take a look at that here in a second. Alright, Riolucarian Robe. Let's take a look at what it looks like. There we go. Kind of cool looking, if you ask me. Robe worn by Riolucaria's scholars of sorcery. Sure. Those who dedicate themselves to the study of glintstone, formed from starry amber. Okay, so starry amber is what glintstone is. Receive this modest yet elegant deep navy garb after making their vows of virtue and austerity. But with extended life, one is apt to forget old views. Okay, suggesting that magic does have the power to extend life. I wonder how. I wonder how. Two appraisals? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's an item. Glintstone Wet Blade. Wonder what that is. Okay. Let's see what's up here. See what you guys were guarding. Ah, some red glows are appearing in the surroundings. It's mysteriously quiet here at the Academy as well. Alright, this doesn't need to be invisible. I can jump in this game. Shortcut, good to know. Now if I jump, how do I get back? So let's first explore up here. Nope. Another robe. What I really want is your helmet. I want to know why you guys are wearing stone heads, or if your heads are made of stone. Like, what's the deal with that? Okay, now what's over there? Because before I jump into a place that I can't get back from, I want to be damn sure that I'm not missing anything over here. I think we had that weird Iron Maiden ball rolly thing. Got a Trina's whatever. Got a door. It does not open from this side, but it's interesting that it's there. Let's see if there's anything over here. Got Got some crabs just minding their own business, so I'm not going to mess with them. Now, what's that sound? You hear that? You hear that? Let's listen for that sound when I put my lantern on. Sounds like a swooping, almost like a woof, woof, woof. Or a low laughing. It's definitely coming from in here. Very ominous sound indeed. Whoa! Well, I guess I should have expected there to be crabs. After all, there have been crabs. Okay. I'm down with you not attacking me. That really does work for me. That's a new bar, though. Is that madness? What is that? That's not frostbite. That's either like madness or maybe like petrify. I don't know. It's new to me, though. Light ahead, indeed. The light of the tree. Elden Ring. Okay, well, nothing over here for us except for a surprise attack from a crab. Okay, I guess that means we can explore a little bit further. And before jumping down that staircase, I want to see what's over here on the other side of these archways. Item and bloodstains, golden seed. I'll take it. This guy has frenzy in his eye, so we better watch out for him. It's either frenzy or gold, or maybe frenzy comes from gold. Who knows? Boom, boom. All right, all right. What do you got for me? Rune fragments, cool. Looks like there's an item around the corner there. There's an item over here, but there are bloodstains here. So I'm guessing crab. It's a crab. It's a crab. Come on, break that guard. Man, you guys really don't have your guards ever break. It's almost like you have like body armor, you know, like armor every single place over your body. Golden rune. A little bit of a garden area. Nothing to see here, folks, except for this item that we saw earlier. Nice, more runes. Okay, we got the golden seed. Could it be time to jump down that staircase? I think perhaps it is. And I think that might even open a shortcut to the store. Oh, wait. Well, yeah, maybe. The level geometry is not quite right for that, but they always find a way in these games. Like, it seems like it would just lead into that room. Oh, trying to be cute, are you? Well, it almost worked. Cool. Seems kind of like a pointless shortcut, but there we go. Oh, that's the point of it. Trick you. Trick you into turning around. So I guess we're expected to jump down from here? Oh, we got a rooftop section. We got a rooftop section, boys and girls. He, she's, and theys. We got a rooftop section. Let's go. God, this is pretty. Let's take a quick look, huh? Oh, lovely. Very Bloodborne-y. Very Bloodborne-y. Very Arnhem. Also very Boreal Valley. Just waiting for gargoyles to swoop down on me. Magic gargoyles or something like that. I don't love double-armed soldiers. It's mainly the ones with, yep, arrows that I don't like. Damn. Shortcut back to a Grace is probably not going to happen anytime soon, because we just had one in the debate room. Oh, and I guess we can try the buttresses to the ramp as well. But, okay, what are you seeing? Still no item, but message. Ladder time. Item time. Okay. Time for ladder. Let's hope there's a Grace soon. I mean, I know I'm hoping for too much. It's not likely to be a Grace soon. But we've come this far. Are those the sort of like avionettes, I think is what they're called? Looks like it. Those guys are a stressful fight. But it will also be stressful to make my way back through all the sorcerers. Let's see if we can knock one of these with a headshot. Close. Let's not bother with a headshot, eh? Just take the lock on. Really can't wait to upgrade my longbow even further. Just need to not proc the aggro of the sorcerer here. Yeah, see, I don't want to be close to those guys. It's going to drain my stamina like crazy hitting my shield like that. Should maybe consider upgrading my tortoise shield a little bit. Huh. That's a new spell. It's a scary spell, too. Right through the robes. Okay. Metal Gear Dark Souls in full effect right now. Crystal Dart. Cool, cool. Like I said, I'm an anchor assassin. My anchor goes fast, and, well, it ain't that fast, and I hope my life's lasting. I need to refill my flask and stuff. Let's bring out my shield again. What is this? Meteor bolt. Well, I don't have a crossbow, so screw you, game. More rooftop? Yeah, no kidding. This is about the time where we really start looking for sites of grace. Nowhere to fall down here? Nope. Except for to one's death. Nothing to lock onto, that's good. Also nowhere to go, seemingly. Oh gosh, okay, just keep going down, I guess. Down there. Anything new to lock onto? No. Also down, oh no, not down here. Whew, close one. Nothing to lock onto still. This is good. Just really want any way inside at this point. Be wary of right, eh? Perhaps in this sort of sheltered area? Aha. Good note. Come on, through his legs. Rude. Thank you, message. Okay. Now this guy should be simpler. His model wasn't bugging so much. Oh, come on. I felt like a hit. Whew, okay. Running low on the old arrows, though. Glad for all these appraisals. Thank you, community. Thank you for liking my stupid, stupid notes. Behind me? No? Looks like I can fall down to there, and that's something that I will keep in mind as I explore, because I can also go across here. Ooh, necessary item ahead. That's a good note right there. Okay, nothing else? I wouldn't call that a necessary item. I guess that overhyped me a little bit, but it's definitely an item. Alright. Whew. Anything? Any enemies? No? I hear one. Ah, yes, because that's a ladder. God, there's so many places to go. First over here. Nice. Another imbued key. Very important. Now, I feel like I can make that jump, but boy, do I not want to screw that up. Scary thing. I think I can make it. Let's try it. Whew. Leap of faith. Awesome. Awesome. Oh man, my palms are so sweaty right now. My knees spaghetti. There he is. Spear guy, though. We can take him. Thought you'd keep moving in that direction, buddy. But you didn't. Fall to your death. Into that. Very into that. Yep. Confirmed. Boom. Gone through a lot of arrows, though. Nowhere to fall over here, but let's just go ahead and check for item. No item. So I think I could fall down to there. but I really want to make sure there's no shortcut at the bottom of this ladder. So let's do this first. We can always climb back up the ladder. I hear something in here. Crabs. If it's just crabs, that's fine. It's curable. Good stuff, my man. Lots of crabs, which I'm okay with. Hilarious. Nice. It's a good one. It's a good one. It looks like this structure in here suggests that there's a way down from the top of there. More crab. Let's try for some hidden wall. There's probably no hidden wall, but let's try for it. I'm just really desperate for a shortcut at this point. No shortcut. So now we jump to the other side of the roof. What a thrill. Thank you, Donkey. Thank you, Donk Souls. Now we jump down here. What do we got? Interesting. Okay, we got a path there. Oh man, we got a... Oh man. Guys, we got rafters. Miyazaki cannot help rafters. This probably is definitely not the last instance of rafter either. Oh man, glad that I got him before he started his wind-up. Would have really punished my shield. Probably fallable, but not going to try. No enemies. Before we do this, my palms are so sweaty right now. Let's just check out the rest of this rooftop. Okay. These guys aren't so bad. You just gotta not panic and lose your cool. If you panic roll on the roof, oh, you're in for it. Let me tell you. Okay. I think we're good to try rafters now. Might as well head into the rafters that actually has the item on it. Whew. Oh, it's tempting us with the chandelier item. I really want the chandelier item. Oh, this is just heartbreaking. This has got to be the debate club room. So I'm going to pray that there is a shortcut back. Oh, well, there's not going to be a shortcut up to here, right? Like, the only other way to go is to drop down. There's no ladder here or anything. Oh, this is a heartbreaking decision that I have to make here. Well, you got to try for it. It's a very important item. That's what we need for tops. It's what we need for tops. Oh, okay. It's not the death that I thought it was. There's actually a place to fall down here. Okay. Now we're talking. But there are some bloodstains. Gotcha. Anchorman, baby. Shattering Crystal. We'll read that when we are in a safe situation. And this is not a safe situation. This is the height of danger. We are down to our last flask. Deep into a route. With no looping shortcut quite yet. But hopefully soon. Oh, I think this is it. But I guarantee you there's an enemy at the end of that corridor. This must lead to that area of the balcony, yeah, that we saw before. This is where we would have dropped down to. Pointless, really. Crab. Crystal crab. First instance of that I've seen. Twin Sage Glintstone Crown. Dropped from a crab? Dropped from a crustacean. Are the living jars an attempt at crab making? I know that's quite a leap. But I just got this from a crab. And it's the one with the two heads. And now we're seeing the two heads quite a lot here. Yeah, what is this all about? One of the glintstone crowns bestowed upon Riolucaria scholars whose pursuits were deemed worthy. Greatly increases intelligence to the detriment of HP and stamina. Really? My intelligence goes up to 5, so that's a lot. Or 15. I think my intelligence is at 9. I think that's a 6-point boost. Scholars of the Twin Sage Conspectus were the... What is that? Clites? No, elites. My eyesight's so bad. Were the elites of the Academy permitted to study and excel in sorceries of all kinds. Very fascinating that I got that from a crystal crab. Let's put that on. So that's my health compared to that. Yeah, it does. That is quite a reduction. It's good at poise, though. And it's actually got pretty decent stats all around. Better physical than my current ones have. Does put me at heavy load. We're going to keep this one on. I do like my HP and my stamina. I'm glad I came out here. You've got another item for me, eh? Crab eggs, sure. I love it. All right, got a lot of good stuff from this run. I know I'm tedious, but bear with me. I like to be thorough. Ah, ladder. Cool. Do I kick this down? Yep. Now that's what I call a shortcut, people. Oh, I thought this was the debate room. This is the very first room. Holy butt! I didn't even realize how much of a shortcut that was. Oh my god, this is the very first rite of grace inside the Academy proper. Wow. Wow. I think, can I level up? I haven't used runes in a while. Let's see. Yeah, I think maybe I can. 72? Yeah, that should get me to 99, 1990. 19,900? 19,900? Move my vigor and my endurance up to 25 each. Always good to see, too, what our new equip load is like. And we're still at heavy load for this tier, even that tier of head. That as well. Okay, so I think, I mean, this has been a long episode. We've traversed a lot of distance. But I'm kind of unsure of where to go next. So that's what we'll figure out in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in.